your name right, baby. Hi,
Yeah, it's
Kyiris.
Kyiris. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great.
I'm so happy to meet you because, baby, you had my panties in a bunch this morning and last night.
Oh. It's nice to meet you too, girl. What you reading?
So I read, the one with the twins. I'm sorry, the gangster one.
Oh yeah.
The twin
Yeah.
gangs. Wait, but let me get the name right.
A gangster's last kiss.
Yeah, Gangster's Last Kiss, baby. That had my panties in a bunch, but I didn't read that last night. I read The Promissory
Oh.
last night, and I'm on the
Okay.
part two. As soon as we get off this live, you had my panties in a bunch, honey, baby. When I tell you, I was sliding down a wall because I was like, "What is happening?" Okay.
Girl, The Promissory is like my favorite series that I've ever written. I love it.
Let me introduce you to the people, to my fam bam. And we're going to get started with this interview. This is about you. This is
Hey,
about your
everybody.
books. And this is about highlighting your work. So and we're going to try and have some fun. It's just a conversation. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So this beautiful lady sitting next to me had my panties in a bunch. I'm gonna lead with that because the way that I gobbled up the promissory and against this last kiss was utterly disrespectful. Okay, but a
I'm
time
so
was
glad you
had,
enjoyed them.
and I did, and I did. And wait a minute, when I tell you, I slid down a wall of seven. When I'm sliding down
Not one
walls,
seven.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So Kyiris.
Yes,
Kyiris. Okay,
Kyiris.
everybody, get her name right. Because we've been saying it all ass backwards. Kyiris Ashley. Welcome to the
Yes.
Booked and Busy podcast.
Thank you so much for having me.
Child, now listen. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the promissory first because that is the latest that I read. Because and don't spoil book two for it because I got to get there.
I'm not.
What were you thinking? What is wrong with you? Who
What
gives
I
away
do?
their wife?
Kyrie. Kyrie do. So, you know, I'm not gonna lie. The promissory, the storyline just literally just came to me. I was sitting down one day, and I believe I might have been writing another book, and I just looked up and I'm like, dang, what if I write a book to where the man owe this man some money, but he don't got the money. So instead of giving the money, he give his wife. Then what? And that's how the promissory was born. Like, really.
So at the end, you decided to just throw that plot twist in it like that.
So the thing about me is I love a plot twist. I love a cliffhanger and I love a plot twist. And when you read a book by me, that plot is going to get twisted somewhere. I just can't help it. I don't know. I just can't help it. So that's what I did.
Girl. And that you did. And I'm trying to figure out how this is going to work out in book two. I'm in my mind going, well, which way can she go? Is it gonna be okay? Are they gonna be together? Is she gonna go back? What is she gonna do?
Well, I can't tell you that.
I know you can't, but God dang it. Lord, forgive me for using your name in vain. But my word.
I will tell you that all of the questions that you have from part one will be answered in part two.
I
Part
hope
two is
so.
the end. Yeah, part two is the end. Part two is the end. There's no part three. It's just part one and two. So everything that you want to know definitely gonna be answered in part two. And there is no cliffhanger in part two, girl.
Okay, so I'll say this. That was a refreshing read.
Thank you. Thank you
That
so
was a
much.
refreshing read. It was the palate cleanser that I needed because I think I was kind of seeping off into the dark end. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I love urban fiction, but that did that for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 5 stars for me.
Thank
I
you.
have to go
Thank you so
back and
much.
write your review. I didn't have time to do it this morning. I just did the stars, but I'm gonna go back and redo it so that you get your
Mm-hmm.
review, because your written review, because how important is that?
It is very important. Those are very important. Thank you so much.
I'm just saying. I'm learning as I navigate through these literary streets, because I
Mm-hmm.
didn't even do that when I first started reading. I would just read the book and move on. Read the book and move on. And then I
Mm.
slowly gravitated, started doing interviews. I mean, not interviews, doing book reviews when I came over
Mm-hmm.
to TikTok. And I was like, okay, I never would show my face. And then one day I said, let me show my face and do this review. And one of my good friends, she was like, about time to see your beautiful face. I was like, you want to come
Right.
see
Yeah.
me? And then I started
Yes.
finding other people with like-minded. I made friends, all because of authors like you.
Oh, thank you.
You know, all because of authors like you that brought us together. We have common
Mm-hmm.
interests. We do things outside of the book community, and it's beautiful. And I just want to give you your flowers, because if it weren't authors like you who put that pen, that magical pen together on some paper, we wouldn't be friends, you know?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So thank you. So let's talk about A Gangster's Last Kiss, because that was some foolishness. What the hell? What? The
Okay.
entire. No, why would you pit twins against each other?
Okay. So the Gangster's Last Kiss, that came from, I am a true crime junkie. Like a true crime junkie. So I will sit here all day and watch different documentaries. And I saw a documentary. And in the documentary, it wasn't twin brothers, it was two friends. But similar story. So that's where the storyline from A Gangster's Last Kiss came from. I just, twisted it and made them twins.
But they loved the same girl, and she loved them back. She started out with
That
one
she
and
did.
ended up with the other, because he was
You
trying.
know,
But and I thought it was unfair of her, because he went to jail for
mm-hmm,
her,
mm-hmm.
and she kind of discarded
You
him for
know,
trash.
she did. Because in life, everything is not fair. And you don't always end up with the person that you love. And sometimes the person that you love the most play you the most. So I kind of wanted to show that in this book, because in the documentary, that's what happened. They just weren't brothers. So I wanted to show that in this book. And I'm sure somewhere out there, it is a woman that's screwing two twin brothers. That shouldn't be. I'm just sure she is out there. So that is somebody's story.
How much of your writing draws from real life?
A lot, actually. A lot. Um, the State's Witness, I'm not sure if you read that.
Not yet.
That was a absolute true story.
Oh, you got a new fan right now. I'm going through these catalogs. Trust me.
Yeah, a lot of my books come from, either if I haven't experienced it, someone close to me has, or I've watched it on a documentary. But everybody that knows me knows, don't tell me nothing, because it's gonna end up in a book. I promise you. If you don't want it to end up in a book, don't tell me, because it's going to.
I love it. Okay, so what made you fall in love with reading? Are you a reader, or are you just a author?
I am both. I fell in love with reading I want to say I was about 14. I'm about to tell my age. But I was about 14 and I read Omar Tyree's Fly Girl.
Mm-hmm.
And that just, after that, I could not. I'm like, is this how books are? This read like a movie. Am I missing out? And I was. So ever since then, I just been reading. He after I read that book, my grandmother bought me all of his books. I had his whole catalog.
At 14?
At 14, she ain't know. She wasn't reading them. She just knew I was reading. And that's all she cared about. So if I was reading, she was going to buy the books.
Ooh, child. So when did you know that this is the career I want to take? I want to be a writer. What was your influence in getting you there?
So I always wanted to be a writer. I started off really, really young, and I would just write in a notebook, and I would like give it to the people in my classroom to like read it and review it. And then I start writing under pen names, and I would release books that way. And but it was like I didn't get into my own until 2020 when I released Blended Families. That was my very first book under my name, and that's what I branded myself from Kyiris Ashley, and I just went on from there. So I became Kyiris Ashley in 2020.
I love
Well,
it. I love that for
I became
you.
Kyiris Ashley at birth, but yeah,
But listen,
thank you.
you made yourself a name, honey, because when I tell you, I don't know if people know, one of my book besties, my sis Shannon from the Boozy Book Tour, she recommended that I read your book. But so, A Gangster's Last Kiss resonated with me more at the time, so I ended up reading that.
Hey,
And
sister.
and then after that, I said, okay, I want to read the promissory closer to the interview so that I don't forget. But I never forgot A Gangster's Last Kiss because you read something quick. Baby, that book stayed with me. Both of
I'm
them.
so glad because that didn't stay with too many people.
It stayed
Not
with
too
me.
many. That was like my least performing book out of my since I started my career,
Really?
and I was like, why? Y'all
That book
didn't mess
was
with it. Y'all didn't.
good. You know
Thank
what? It
you.
might have been that they just, I don't know if people understood what was in between them pages
Maybe, maybe.
because it
But yeah,
drew
they
me. And I
didn't.
was like, what? I wonder what this is about. A gangster's last kiss. Where he go? Unalive the world? What? I don't know, but baby, when that end was something different. I was like, wait a minute. I
Yeah.
listen. I wasn't expecting it. I'll tell you that.
I'm
Not at
glad you
all.
enjoyed the read.
I
I'm so
did. I
glad.
did. Okay, so who are your Mount Rushmore of authors?
Okay. I would have to say, of course, Ashley Antoinette because I love her.
Mm-hmm.
I love her. Um, Mary Monroe. Um,
Mm-hmm.
hold on.
Got two more.
I know. Okay.
Just know you'll have an opportunity to add more authors to board list, so you could
Yeah,
be
you
okay with
said
that.
Mount Rushmore, so them the top dogs, you know.
Top dogs.
So Quan, I love
One of
him.
my favorites.
Um, oh, and what's her name? Oh, that's bad, ain't it?
What book did she write?
A bunch of them. She wrote. Is it Norray? She wrote G Spot and
Noir.
Noir. Yes, I
Yes.
love. Yes,
Noire.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And I might say her name wrong, but I know who you're talking about.
but I love her. She it's this series. It's the misadventures or the misadventures of Minx LaRue. And that is like one of my comfort series. I will reread that all the time.
I love that. Do you have comfort authors that you
Yeah,
love?
so mhm. If I just want to just chill and laugh, I'm definitely reading Lady Nisha because I am always going to laugh. I
Because
like
Lil
always
Booty
gonna
was
laugh.
absolutely diabolical.
Man, little booty.
Come on, LB. Come on, Lil Booty.
Oh, I love me some Lady Nisha.
Okay, okay. I think my comfort author, I have two, maybe three. I can do Latoya Nicole all day long because I know I'm going to crack up. Do you hear
Mm-hmm.
me? I'm going to laugh. And I love the way her mind works. Uh, but my other one is Siobhan Latrice. I can read
Okay.
her all day long because I know it's going to be some foolishness and some mayhem. All
Okay.
those are my comfort authors. I've never asked that question before, but I'm gonna add that to the list. I'm gonna
Yeah.
add that. Okay. So you got your first pub. You came out as Kite
Kyiris.
Iris. I'm
Kyiris.
gonna get it right. It's in my head, but it don't come out of my mouth because I'm old. Old people do that. So we know that you came out in 2020. What from when you began to now, what have
Mhm.
you learned about yourself as an author?
Well, not to sound cocky, but I've learned that I am really that girl. Because, baby, when I tell you that when I think I can't, I can, that's really what it is. Like nothing stops me from writing my books. Not life, not what I'm going through, not how I feel, not how other people feel. Nothing stops me from writing my books. And I'm not sure if I can say that about everything in my life. But I know for sure nothing gonna stop me from writing these books. So I've learned that I am really this girl and this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is my purpose. So that is what I've learned since I started writing.
But do you feel like you challenge yourself as a writer when you write your next book, or is it just easy? It just comes.
So so to me, I can write anything. Like I can write anything and maybe that's because I started writing under a pen name first and I was putting out books in so many genres.
Hmm.
It was like I can really write anything. So when I published as Kyiris Ashley, I was literally writing everything up under this name. Like I have thriller books, I have erotica, I have urban fiction, I have
Hmm.
romance. So it's just like I just can write anything as long as I can think of a storyline, I can write it.
I love that. Are you a planner? Do you outline, or do you just free write?
So sometimes I outline and sometimes I don't. And I just found that I write some of my best books when I don't outline them. Like it's like the things that come to my head as I'm writing. I'm like, oh, let me go ahead and put that in there. So I think I write my best when I don't outline.
Do you feel like, or no, I won't even ask you, do you feel like, are you ever surprised by the things that come out your mouth, that come out your head, the creativity that you have? When the story comes together,
So
you be like, did I write that?
Sometimes when because I'm writing it so fast, it's coming to my head so fast. So when I see book talkers like you get on Book Talk and make a review or put up a snippet of what I said in my book, I'm like, damn, like I really said that. Sometimes it's funny.
Out of your catalog, who is the following? Who's your book husband? Who's your book boyfriend? Who you smashing? Who you unaliving? And who's your best friend?
Okay,
Go with
so
husband first.
my book husband would be Banks, just because I love Banks. I had a time writing Banks. I
Okay.
love him.
Who's your
My
boyfriend?
book boyfriend would be Reason,
What book is he from? So that
because
people know.
he's from he's from Healing the Heart of a Detroit Gangster, and he also has a follow up, Summer Vows with a Detroit Gangster.
Okay.
What's the next one?
Who you smashing?
Who I'm smashing? Oh, I'm smashing Wise. Wise is from What Do the Lonely Do at Christmas.
Okay.
I'm smashing him.
Okay. Okay. Who you unaliving? Because we can't say the K word.
Okay. Who am I unalive?
And
Oh, it's
it
so
doesn't matter if
many.
it's men or women. Whoever the
Okay.
character is.
It's so many. But if I had to choose, I would have to go with Kalani. She is also from Healing the Heart of a Detroit Gangster. I would definitely unalive her because she played in my boy's face so bad. So bad.
And who is your best friend?
My best friend would be Serenity. She's also from Healing the Heart of a Detroit Gangster.
So that that's gonna be my next read after I read the promissory.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Okay.
my next read because I'm gonna need to know what the hell is going on because we didn't name too many characters out that book.
Yeah, I love them. I love them. Bad.
So, which character is most like you?
I would say Vita from the Promissory
Okay.
because she's very outspoken. She's gonna say whatever is on her
He
mind.
said, "I want to fuck you. I want to fuck your man because he rich, rich. He rich, rich." I was like, "I feel you, girl. High five."
Yeah, yeah.
I love
Vita
her.
is probably yeah. Thank you, because I
I
love her
love that one.
too.
All right. Um, what will you always include in your books?
A perfume combo. I'm gonna always give you a perfume or a new combo because I just love to smell good, and I want to give the gift of smelling good to everybody that reads my book. So if you want to know if Kyiris actually wrote it, look and see if it's a perfume or a perfume combo in that book.
Okay. I love that. I like it. I like it. If you could, is your book supposed to always give some type of message? Is there a message that you want people to know when, or a feeling that people should have when they read your books?
I want them to get whatever they want to get out of my book. Whatever they feel like they got out of it, that was for you. Whatever message you took, it was the message for you. Because I'm just writing. And I'm just telling a story. So if whatever part of that story resonates with you, that's the part that was for you.
Okay, I like it. What are the ingredients to a good plot?
Oh, okay. So character development, that's number one. And a plot twist. It's number two of a good plot, because a good plot is nothing if you don't twist it.
That part.
And then, you know, what comes next just comes next, because I'm not even going to say that I always have happy endings in my book. My endings are usually real life endings. So, however however it ends is just how it ends, but as long as you have great character development and you twisting, you all good to me.
Okay, let's talk about endings. I know that sometimes readers can be feral if the ending didn't end the way they wanted it to end. How do you
Mm-hmm.
navigate through those type of comments or criticisms or whatever they want to call them, and the ending is not what they expected? How do you navigate keeping your sanity with and keeping your creative uh instincts intact?
Honestly, I don't, because I personally feel like I know that my books are not for everybody. So if my book was not for you, your review is not for me. And that's just what it is. If you loved my book, hey friend. If you didn't, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just what it is. I can't I just I can't think
You can't
about
worry
what
about what
everybody
they think.
wants.
You just
Yeah,
gave it.
like,
It's above you.
you want this, you want this, you want this. Hey, like,
Yeah.
it is what it is. But I know my people when I see my people, and that's all I care about.
I love that. I love the type of skin that you have in this, because
Thank you.
sometimes the story is the story. And
Mm-hmm.
if you don't like it, you can rewrite your own story. Um however you however you imagine it's supposed to end. You could do that, or DNF it, or whatever it is that you do.
Mm-hmm.
I just know that sometimes people take a little too many liberties,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not
They do.
necessary.
They do. But I don't
So
dwell on that. I don't dwell on that, because like I said, if my book wasn't for you, your review wasn't for me, and we just gonna keep it pushing.
I heard that. I heard that. Is it difficult to humanize characters for
Not
you?
for me. Not for me. Because I'm nosy anyway. So when I when I'm writing a character, girl, I be wanting to know all their business, and I want y'all to know all their business. So it's just like when I'm writing, I'm telling my homegirl, like, girl, this is what this dude did. This is what this girl did. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's very easy for me to humanize them. Very, very easy.
I love that. I love that. I feel like sometimes I've read a few books where I feel like the author's telling me the story versus me feeling the story. Like I felt
Mm-hmm.
like when I was reading the Gangsta's Last Kiss, I felt like I was a fly on the wall, because I was like, "What the hell is getting ready to happen, girl?" I felt that shit. What the hell? And then the promissory, I was like, "Girl, you better not take your ass back to that." And when she walked through that door, I was like, "What the hell is getting ready to happen?" I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt I I like to feel the story. So when an author
Mm-hmm.
can go beyond here and make me feel here, I feel like, okay, I need to read more. I need to have those feelings all the time. So thank you. All
Thank
right.
you.
How would you classify your writing? I know you write urban fiction, but how would you classify it to the world? Because not all urban fiction is the same.
So, uh, like I said, I write everything. So I just feel like I can't be classified. I can't be put in a box. I'm in my own lane. You know what I mean? So I could only be me. I can only be me.
I like that. I like that answer. Because
Thank
I
you.
think that sometimes people feel like we're all the same. All Black people, all we like to read is shoot 'em up, bang bangs, or
Mm-hmm.
we like to read, or we have to read romance. It's not the case. Not everything ends in a romance.
Right,
Not
right,
everything
absolutely.
ends with a happy ending. Life does not dictate that way. And I know that sometimes not you, but people want to just escape and go somewhere to la la land. But
Mm-hmm.
some of us like it and some of us don't.
Yeah, exactly.
So, anywho, um, what genre or trope that you haven't written that you want to write, and or trope?
That I have. Oh, okay. So, all right. I'm not real good on the trope names, but I want to write a poly love story with two men and a woman. That is what I really want to write. And I have not, it's not in the works or anything like that. But that is something that I have not written that I want to write.
Tag me in it when you do write it because I want to read it.
Okay. Okay, girl, I got you.
Well, release that code. Send it my way because I want to know
I got
how your mind is going to navigate this. Yes, ma'am. Just say, hey, Nicole, release. Oh, okay. Remember that's what we talked about. Here it is.
Okay. I
Okay.
got you. Okay, I
I'm
got you.
serious because I want to read that. Um, has your writing journey always been easy for you?
No,
What other challenges
absolutely
have
not.
you incurred?
I have faced a lot of challenges in my writing career. Um, I when I first started writing, nobody was reading my books. Like, and that was a challenge in itself. Where I know my work is good, but nobody is reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I I sometimes question myself when I'm writing. I will reread and then be like, well, maybe should I change that? Maybe I should change that. You know, sometimes I go through that, but I have such a strong team behind me that speaks life into me every day. So they really keep me grounded, and I love them so much. Shout out to UAD.
I was going to ask you, that was my next question. So you are with a publisher.
Mm-hmm.
What type of questions or answers were you looking for when you were looking for a publisher? And how did you select UAD?
So honestly, I was not looking for a publisher. Um, I met my brother, Elijah R. Freeman. I want to say in like 2021, and he had a publishing company, UAD, and I was still self publishing, and I was not looking to be with a publisher at all. But God had other plans,
Mm-hmm.
and I signed with them in 2022, and that's just my home. When God will bring people into your life at certain times, and you might not know why, and you might not know what it's for or what's going on, but He will reveal it to you when the time is necessary. And the time became necessary, and He revealed to me why those people were in my life. And it is not just a publishing company, it's like a real family. So that is like what drew me to them.
And I love that. I
That's
love because I've heard horror stories with publishers.
mm-hmm,
I've heard positive things with publishers, and I love when the fit is right.
mm-hmm.
I love when the creativity flows out and the publisher supports it. I love
Yeah.
that for a publisher and for you. So, good job. Good job. You did
Yeah.
listen, you defined you went good. Oh, that. All right. One of my favorite questions is define your definition. What's your definition? Because that was stupid. What's your definition of the great American novel? And do you feel like you've accomplished it?
Um, the Great American Novel.
What is your idea of what the great American novel should be? Not what
My
society
idea.
thinks.
My idea of the Great American Novel was The Gangster's Last Kiss. Everybody else didn't think that, but no. But my idea is is a novel that I can resonate with. If I can resonate with more than two of the characters, that's great. But at least two, where I am just so invested, my emotions, whether I'm laughing, I'm crying, I'm pissed, I'm happy. I want the author to piss me off. Because I feel like if the author didn't piss you off, the author didn't do her job or his job. So I need for the author to piss me off. I want to say a great novel, but they on this side. So I'm going to
It's
not say
fine.
that.
No, you say whatever you
I'm
want
a
to. I'm gonna tell you what I
to
feel
me,
like is a
okay.
great. I'm gonna tell you which novel I think is a great American novel. Losing Control.
Yes. Yes,
When I tell you,
that is a great American novel.
I was pissed with Marley. Little Booty had wore my ass out. Do you hear me?
At the end,
When she went back
at the
to the
end,
room
girl, I was so mad. And you
and
know what?
stayed,
Like my thing is, girl, man, my thing is, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Caesar was such a great person, and he was putting you through the mattress, sis.
girl, you was reaching heights you probably didn't never reach before.
And you went over there to that, to that, to that.
Living in a van, girl.
Girl, please.
For him
I
to
was
come
so
and rescue your ass again.
again. Came back and got your ass again.
Oh,
Girl, she made me so mad. She made
ooh.
me so mad. But okay, so Jessica and Watkins wrote this series. It was was it? The side chick. Something about a side chick.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know which book you're talking about. The Secret something of a side chick.
Secret, yeah, something like that.
It was about the
She
guy that
was
was in prison.
really,
Is that the same
she
book?
was really, well, it was a guy that was in prison. No, he wasn't in prison. It was about it. It had like six main characters in the book.
Then that wasn't
One
the
of the
same book.
guys, he was like a UPS worker,
Mm.
and he had a girlfriend that was pregnant, and he was sleeping with this other lady, and then the girlfriend ended up getting shot because the lady killed her, and then she like oh, can I not say that word? My bad. Unalived
Oh,
her.
yeah.
Unalived her. And the book was like, it was like a 3-part series. And that is what I'm talking about. Like those characters in that book were so twisted. But it worked. The book the book was so good. It worked. And that's what I need. That is exactly, I need the characters to be twisted. I need the plot to be twisted. Everybody just got to be twisted.
I love that, but I wish that the masses could see the greatness that we see.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Absolutely.
I feel like sometimes we as black people do ourselves a disservice because we be trying to hold on so tight to what we have. And I get it. But I feel
Mm-hmm.
like the every Black author should have a chance to be on a New York Times bestsellers list, whether
They
they're
should.
independent
They should. But then you have,
or
but the thing is, the readers don't allow the Black authors to really be themselves, because when they write it, it's fine. It's fine. They can get as twisted as they want to. But if we write it, it's a problem, and we should have had a trigger warning in the book, and we shouldn't have did this, and we shouldn't have did that. The book, I don't know if you ever read this book. It's called Verity. The book is so twisted, and it should have had a trigger warning. Sugar had a great book, but it's a very twisted book, and it should have had a trigger warning, and it did not. And nobody said a thing. Nobody said a thing. But if we had written anything like that, they'd have tried to cancel us. They'd have tried. They would have been tussling in these book streets, and I don't know why it's like that.
but do you feel like we are spoiled as readers?
I don't feel like it's
hold
spoiled.
on. I want to preface this by saying not all readers, but I'm just trying to get an
Those
understanding because
readers,
I want to bridge the gap. That's it.
I don't feel like it's a spoiled, and not all readers, but the readers like that are the specific readers that I'm talking about. It's almost an entitlement. Like it should be this or it should be that, and if you don't have that, then it just shouldn't be. And that's not right. That's not right. We as authors should be able to create whatever we want to create. This is our art. And that is when a reader tells the author what they should do, that is you telling the author how they should create their own art.
Right.
I just don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that either. I feel like your gift is your gift, and whether it's twisted or not, if it triggers you, then put the book down. That's just Nicole's perspective. If it's too much for you, put the book down. Because I feel like we miss out on the greatness of the author when we start dictating what they do, and then
Absolutely.
But what pisses me off is when they get pissed off because it is nobody's loving it or they don't love it, but you're the one who's tried to dictate it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just it's it's almost like a lose-lose situation when you're a Black author. Like, and it shouldn't be like that.
Okay, so we're gonna move on from there, because I got thoughts from this whole week, but I'm gonna keep them to myself. Okay. Do you feel like you are successful in this space? And what is your idea?
I feel like I feel like I'm successful, yes, because I was able to make my passion my source of income. So with that alone, I feel like I'm successful. I also feel like I'm successful because this bookish space has allowed me to meet some great people.
Yes.
And that's success in itself. So yes. Am I where I would like to be? No. Am I going to get there? Absolutely.
I love the hustle in you, honey. I love the hustle in you.
Thank you.
If you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be?
One word. Uh, driven.
Okay. I like it. I like it. I want to play a little bit of a game. It's a this or that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm ready.
All right. Kidnapping, or forced proximity?
Kidnapping.
Biggest or shifters?
Shifters.
A happy ending or an exciting plot twist?
An exciting plot twist.
Revenge or a happily ever after?
Revenge.
Uh, an arranged marriage or a bully romance?
Bully romance.
Fake relationships or a second chance?
Fake relationships.
Best friends to lovers or enemies to lovers?
Oh, I like both of those. I guess enemies to lovers.
Read with music or in the quiet?
With music.
Bray or stuff your Kindle?
Bray.
I got a few more. Secret baby or fake relationship?
Ooh, girl. I can't pick both, huh?
I'm gonna let you though. Go ahead.
No, we can go with one. We can go with one. Let me stick to the rules. Secret baby. Secret baby.
Erotic or dark romance?
Dark romance.
A romantic suspense or a romantic comedy?
Romantic suspense.
Contemporary fiction. Contemporary romance or historical romance?
Contemporary.
Okay. And I think that is my last one. I like it.
Okay.
I like it. I like it. What hates to see you coming? Anything at all?
Anything at all? A Caesar salad. Girl, they hate me.
I've never heard somebody that likes Caesar salad like that. I mean, I like Caesar
Girl,
salad.
what? Girl, I love me a Caesar salad. I know they hate to see me coming.
I love that. What is something that everybody loves that you hate?
Anything or bookish things?
Anything.
I, so I really hate the synopsis on a book. I don't like to read them. I don't like to write them. If I could just say, here y'all go, here's the book, I would just do that. But apparently my publisher be trying to make me write synopses, and I don't understand why. Like, I hate that.
Because they want people, people are not
I
like,
know.
I think, you know what I think? I think old school readers are a little different than the new school readers. I'm an old school reader. So I came up in the era of, okay, so I started out, because I'm older, much older, I'm sure. I started out with Judy Blume. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I must, are you there, Goddess B. Margaret? I was trying to, now I got too many. But I started out then. And then I read, in school. And then I lost the art of reading for a while. And then I started really reading those Harlequin books.
Mm-hmm.
None of that had even though it was contemporary, none of them had any, nothing in there. You just read it. And then when I read, I read Omar Tyree's Fly Girl. And then I read Mary B. Morrison's Darius Jones.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't no triggers in that. And the people was
Yeah,
bad.
it wasn't.
That's crazy.
It wasn't. It wasn't no triggers in a lot of those. Oh, it was no trigger warnings in the old books.
The old
That just became a
Ashley,
thing.
Antoinette, and Jaquavis, it wasn't no trigger warnings in there.
No trigger warnings. None.
I'm really like baffled because I was like Terry Woods and
Yeah.
none of those people had trigger warnings.
Yeah, it's like that just became a thing.
Listen, I don't necessarily have to read the trigger warnings. I do read the author's note because I find it entertaining. It depends on who the author is. Sometimes they have me cackling, sometimes I don't, but I do like to hear what the author has to say about whatever. And sometimes they put triggers in there, sometimes they don't. It depends on them. But I do like the author's note. It's not required, but I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you disconnect from the world of writing when you just need to decompress? What do you do?
I well, I play The Sims. I can't even lie. I was gonna try to come up with something that I really do, but I don't. I really don't do none of that. I play The Sims when I wanna. Like last night, last night was the first night I played The Sims in a few weeks because I have been writing. I have a book that's coming out on Monday, so I've been like my mind has just been on that. And last night I'm like, you know what? When I open this laptop, I'm playing The Sims.
I love
And
that.
I did.
And had a time. And I'm sure you had a time.
And had a time.
Cracking up. So about one of my favorite questions ever is if you can induct 3 authors into the Authors Hall of Fame, who would they be?
My team. Nay, Elijah R. Freeman. I was gonna say myself, but I won't.
You
And then
can't?
no, I'm gonna say my team. Nay, Elijah R. Freeman, and Tron Hill.
Okay. Okay. If you could have dinner with 5 authors or writers, dead or alive, who would they be?
Oh, Donald Goins would definitely be the first. Maya Angelou, Sister Soldier, Mary Monroe, and Omar Tyree.
Why? Why this group of people?
Because Donald Goins, he's from my city, and that's Detroit. If nobody know,
Oh,
he's
I
from
know.
he's from Detroit, and his story is like a cold case in Detroit. So I've always grown up knowing about him and his books. I've read every book that he's put out. And I the life that he lived, I would just want to sit down and talk to him. I need to. Because I guess I have so many questions. Maya Angelou, just because that's Maya Angelou. I don't think it needs to be anything said. Mary Monroe, because she is one of my favorite authors. I've read everything. There's not a book that she has put out that I don't own. I absolutely love her. Um, Omar Tyree, because of the same reason. The same reason I absolutely love him. I started my author journey with him, and then Sister Soldier because I have a lot of questions for her too. A lot of questions for her about the writing, about the Coldest Winter Ever series. Like I just have a lot of questions.
Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. Um, I had a question and it just escaped me. God damn it. Oh, let me stop. Okay, so let's give some advice to new authors, to um, existing authors who may have lost their way. What advice would you give them?
Write your book. Just write the book because somebody is ready to read your book. Don't give up. Write the book.
Oh, I know what my question was because I wanted to ask this before I left. What is the most important part of the writing journey of creating from start to finish? What is the most important part of that?
The middle of the book is the most important part of the book to me because the beginning you drawing the people in. You telling your readers about the characters. The end, you're closing the story. The middle is the most important part because that is your meat and potatoes. This is what's keeping your readers engaged.
Yes.
So that to me, that's the most important part.
Okay. I love that. All right, you ready to pop some shit? Just a second.
Yes.
Okay, so 2026. Do you have how many projects do you have coming out this year?
Oh, so okay,
Approximately.
so I'm challenging myself 2026. I'm challenging myself 2026. Like I said, I have a release Monday, which will be my 20th book.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love to end this year with a whole thing and have 36 books. And I am challenging myself to do that by the end of the year. So we gonna see. We gonna see but that is what I am challenging myself to do.
Can you give us a little snippet of or a little detail of what the book release is going to be about on Monday so that we can go
Yeah.
buy it, go get it?
Yeah, so it's called Colliding Into Your Love. And it's just a beautiful love story. About this woman named Brielle who just thought everything was just falling apart. Like she just didn't see any other way. And she was just ready to give up until she met this man named Taj. And Taj just came in and just loved her so well. So well. I will say this book now, I don't know if you read the Christmas book, but that was a very lighthearted read. It was a love story, but it was a very lighthearted read. And I promised my readers that in 2026 I was gonna be back on my bullshit.
Okay.
So so while this is a romance and it is a beautiful love story, it is a Kyiris Ashley romance and beautiful love story. So I am indeed back on my bullshit.
Oh, Lord. I cannot wait. So this comes out Monday, folks.
Yep, Monday,
Monday.
the 12th.
Yes, I'm super excited for you. Y'all better,
Thank
okay,
you.
let's push her to number one. Because guess what we could do?
Please.
If anything that we want to do is push her to number one.
Absolutely.
So yes, I'm going to
Please,
be
y'all.
downloading soon as on Monday.
Thank
How
you.
can
Thank
we
you.
best support you as far as buying books? Do you prefer us to go to Amazon? Do you have a website?
I don't have a personal website. You can order them through my publisher's website, uad.com. You can order them through Amazon. They're all on KDP, whichever you prefer.
All right. And what are your social sites? Where can people find you?
I am everywhere at Kyiris Ashley. All of my socials are Kyiris Ashley.
Okay. Okay. Let me pop my shit. Oh, what most important question. Are you gonna be coming outside this year?
I am not booked anywhere, y'all. I am not booked anywhere. Not yet. Hopefully somebody
Good.
be calling me like, girl. I don't know. They sleeping on me right now. They sleeping on me. I gotta wake these motherfuckers up. Cause they sleeping on me.
Before I even pop my shit. So you're from Detroit, so I got some peoples. My family is from
Really?
Detroit. Yes. So I will be
Oh,
in Detroit this
what?
summer at Belle Isle at our family reunion.
What? Let me find out you a boss ass bitch from the 313.
Yes, I am from. I'm not from Detroit. I'm from California, but we are from. We originated from Louisiana, and a lot of them moved to Detroit and Chicago area, and I
Okay.
got some folk here in California.
Yes, come to the city, girl.
Yes, we were. Listen, I was there in 2019, 2020. Was it 2019? No, might have been 2021. And we had so much fun. Oh
I
my
know y'all
God.
did.
Oh my
I know
God.
y'all did.
Oh my God. Y'all airport is far as fuck though. What the hell?
It's not. It's in Romulus. That's only about a 20-minute drive into the city.
Far as fuck.
Oh.
Oh my God, that airport is far. But we stayed near I can't remember where we stayed, but we stayed near the airport. My cousin lives not far from the airport. I can't remember. It's a lake over wherever she lives. But
Oh, maybe Belleville. She might stay in
that's where she
Belleville.
lives.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it wasn't far at all, but we had so much fun.
I know
It was
y'all did.
storming when we got there. We went to my cousin's house in Detroit, and we was there about a good hour. And my cousin's like, "We on time frame. We got to go because we had other people to meet." And they were still coming with food. I was like, "Oh my God, what's happening?"
Yeah,
They
that's
were
not like my
still
type of party.
coming. Oh my God, it was too many people. It was so many people in that little house. But anyway, I had a time. So if you ever find your way in California, I'm in Northern California, I'm in San Francisco, Oakland.
Okay.
Let me know. But there
I sure
are some
will.
events that you should probably look at. So I personally am podcasting live from the Boozy Book Tour in Las Vegas. That is the Boozy Book Tour coordinator, so Shannon. I believe she's in here. And Storm, a time is going to be had because we be in Vegas cutting a muck. It's
Oh, yeah. Do y'all?
no,
Okay.
it's going down.
Oh, okay.
So just know we'll go on to Vegas, stay in Vegas. What you see wasn't me. That was my alter ego.
Okay, girl.
Okay.
I feel that.
Let Shaki come out. She's coming out to play with the people in Vegas. So that's in February 2026. The end of February. April, I will be at the Cali Author Takeover. I'm hosting live there. It's 2 days, a game night, Friday, Saturday is the book event. The book event is free, folks. The book event is free. Now there's VIP where you could come in a little earlier to shop and talk and have lunch with the authors. So if that's something that you're interested in, contact author Shelly P on her TikTok or her Instagram, and she will direct you to what you need to do. Okay. And then in June, I will be in Denver, Colorado with the Boozy Book Tour yet again at the Dungeon Night. I'm trying to tell you something.
It's what's it called, girl?
The Dungeon Night. You heard.
Girl, where that's at?
In Denver.
That sound like my type of party.
In Denver. And tickets are on sale at theboozybooktour.com. I will be podcasting live there as well. But there will be signed NDAs for some of the experiments.
Where you say the tickets and sign NDAs, that's definitely my type of party. What?
Girl,
Where is the
.com. And a time is going to be had. So it'll be a lot of demonstrations. There will be a lot of parties, and then there will be the book event. So y'all make sure y'all go check out Shannon and Storm. BoozieBookTour.com. If not, you can go to Black Girl Tired TikTok, or you can go to Shannon's Bia BIH. I read books. And then I'm supposed to be at BRBF this year. I'm trying to decide if I'm going, but I guess the decision has been made that I'm going. So I'm supposed to be there in Atlanta. So I'll see you guys in Atlanta, I guess. And that is it for me as far as events. Y'all make sure y'all follow her on all her platforms. Let's do this right, people. Let's come together in love. Let's support. If you don't like something, you don't have to support it. It's that simple. Let's make sure that we're pushing up the numbers, because guess what? These authors are talented. They keep us entertained. And when it's over, then guess what? And they decide I don't want to be bothered with your bullshit anymore, then what you gonna do? Go to the other side? Is that what you really want to do? So let's be kind to one another. Let's give grace to authors. Okay? Please. I'm not gonna expound any further. I did that last night with Darlene Cunningham, and I chose my words wisely. Y'all make sure that you give grace. These authors live real lives, okay? They have families.
Absolutely.
They have jobs. Some of them have jobs outside of writing. They're not machines. They are not at your fucking beck and call, okay? Let's be kind. Let's show some grace. Let's be supportive, because that's what this book community is supposed to be. That's my 2 cents, okay?
And I loved your 2 cents, girl. I loved that.
I mean, come on, let's make sense here. Because what's going on Threads and all the threats and stuff, I don't know who's right, who's wrong. And frankly, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
Fix that
right.
shit, y'all. Act
Yes.
right. How do you do your book covers? That's a question.
Well, I have graphic designers. My publisher reached out to whatever graphic designer, and they just do the book covers. Sometimes I'll come up with like a thing that I want the book cover to look like, and most of the time I let the graphic designers, I just like for them to just do their thing and just make the cover what it is. But yeah, we just outsource graphic designers.
Any other questions before we end this live? Because and then while y'all asking whatever questions that y'all have, y'all make sure y'all follow me too. Because guess what? I be busy. I do shit.
Period.
I do PR. You can ask me questions. I do book reviews. I slide down walls and put on my church hat. Because guess what? After I get off this here, I'm getting ready to go put this church hat on so I can do her review. Let me tell you something. If y'all see me in a church hat and I'm giving a book review, you know that book is a 5-star, right? Did y'all not know that? Church hats is coming back. Hair done, ready to go put this church hat on. Well, since there are no more questions, I just want to thank you so much for being my guest. It's such a pleasure meeting you. You got a new
Thank you so much for having me.
You got a new fan out of
thank
me.
you. Thank you so much.
Y'all make sure y'all go get her book on Monday. Okay?
Yeah, go get that, y'all. Colliding into your love.
Listen, because I'm gonna be right there, because I know it's gonna be some foolishness and some mayhem based on what I read. Yeah. You guys have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you again. And
thank you for having me.
Last words before we leave.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Nicole, for having me. I really enjoyed this. This was so much fun.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day and happy reading. Bye. Y'all.